comedian right now. This very funny guy is a nationally touring comedian. You might have seen him on ComedyTime.tv, and he's actually been here before at the Firehouse. Please welcome Mr. Carmen Ciricillo.
Yes, how are you? Ruskin, Florida. Right? Please help me here. I came all the way from Sarasota. Big ride. Yeah, you see, I am part of the whole Florida culture. Now, I've been actually dyeing my hair gray. To match the rest of the people in town. And I'm glad it's gray because I want to fit in. You know what I mean? I don't want to be an outsider. It's one of the biggest gangs in the country. The seniors, the ARPers, I'm not sure what you call these people, but they rule the country. You gotta be very careful. They're tough. Not like when I came from Cleveland. Up there you died early. Down here people last. They never die. You read about it every day in the paper, guys. 92, gets into a car accident with 3 people under 30 in a Ford Focus. They die. He survives. How? He's driving a 76 LeSabre. He's wearing a seatbelt. His disposable undergarment inflates, protecting the vital organs. He will live another day. He will pop up in Sam's Club pushing one of those giant industrial carts with an 80-pound box of Tide. You gotta have a lot of balls at 92 to think you're gonna outlive that much soap. That's a tough guy. You gonna play with that guy? People down here have been married a long time too. I always think, because I have 23 years, that's a long time. 23 years is a long time. I mean, me and my wife do everything together. She's actually here tonight. She's in the car waiting. Is that love? She said it was. Hello. I think it was easier to be married 100 years ago because guys died at 48. That was simple back then. When the priest said, "Till death do you part," the guy's like, "I could do that." I'm almost dead now. What are you kidding me? I got an abscessed tooth, there's no antibiotics, there's a plague, we're still using leeches. Yeah, I'll take that deal. And so, see, and people did survive longer. The way they stayed married was, back then you barely could see each other. Baby, you look hot by that lantern. That's the key to a long marriage. Low lighting, don't get crazy. Keep it low, no more than a 40-watt bulb. Don't get crazy with the 60-watt bulb. Low wattage bulb, dimmer switches, shadows. You just want to catch a glimpse of each other. You don't need the full Monty right away. That's why they invented the 3-way bulb, to gradually prepare you for what your spouse actually looks like. Click, click, oh boy. Let's dial that click back once, baby. You know, there were so many divorces in the 80s because of track lighting. 3 100-watt bulbs focusing on everything that's wrong with your marriage. Back then, back in the old days, they never even threw another log onto the fire because it got too real. Sweetie, you look as beautiful as the day that I first couldn't see you. Easier to have kids 100 years ago, too, because there were no child labor laws. Today, a kid's 25, you don't have a job. Back then, kid's 9, he's bringing home bank. What are you kidding me? Let's bring back forget child labor, let's get rid of them. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm saying. You know, when a woman was pregnant, they'd be like, "What are you having? Shoemaker? Chimney sweep? What are you having there?" My kid's 16. Can't even make his own lunch. And then he's eating, it's like, Mom, what is this? What is this? This ain't boar's head. What is that, Winn-Dixie milk? I'm not drinking that. How the kids are today, they're too spoiled. Very spoiled. I brought them here to Florida, you know, to have a good life. Now, it is a little hot in Florida, don't you agree with that? Yes. It's a little hot. We're finally happy, right, folks? I have to treat Florida like a hot, horrible planet every day. And I'm an astronaut, you know? I have to open my patio door, stick my head out, and go, shit, I can't breathe. I can't go out there. I just look out the window and go, how am I going to get to my car? That's where the air exists, in my black car with black interior. I'm driving a solar panel around town. This is what I've decided. Even my dogs will not go outside. I got two 80-pound Australian shepherds with hair like a death metal band. They don't want to go outside. I'm like, come on, guys, we're going to go outside. They're like, hell no, we're not going out there. We're supposed to poop in snow. I go, no, it's cold out there, buddy. Really, it is. He goes, bull crap, look how you're dressed. You're wearing shorts and flip-flops. I got a fur coat over a bomber jacket. I'm not going out there. You know how hard it is to take a shit over a fire ant hill in 90-degree heat? And then you get a little pissed off because there's a tiny bit of poop on my fur. I'm not doing it. Now crank up the air so I can take a dump on the tile. That's what we're doing today. Probably noticed that I'm not very big. Did you think I was a big man? I'm small, I'm a little guy. You know, I'm a little depressed about it. I think I'm getting depressed about it. Because the other day I was cruising the world height charts. And I realized I'm big in Peru. Like down there, I would be king of the Peruvians. I could actually watch a concert in Peru, because I can't see a concert here. I get lost in the crowd. Who's on stage? Is that Julio Iglesias? Is that Bruce? I have no idea. I'm too tiny. I am not extremely short, which is a problem. You know, I'm in that weird spot where I'm between like dwarf and kind of average height. If my arms were just slightly out of proportion, I'd have it all. I'd be in movies. But I'm that tiny kind of guy, you know? I'm only 5'5", 185 pounds. Yeah, I looked up that too. I'm obese. Like, what kind of shit's that? Obese. I gotta lose 40 pounds or grow 6 inches. And I love pizza, so there's more of a chance that I will grow 6 inches. Before I lose 40 pounds, believe me. I'm just tired of it, being this little. Like, I get judged by my inseam. I don't like that, man. You go to the store to buy pants and the woman's not happy with you because you had to unfold all the pairs to find your little sizes. I can't believe this. I go, I'm sorry, I can find the waist but not the length. Then she's like mad, she wants to get at me. She's like, what are you, like a 28? That's rude. I'm a 30 all day, how dare you? You must have a problem reaching for things, last step stools in your house? Yes! Yes, I'm small. What, do you use kids clubs when you play golf? This is not nice of you. Why are you saying these things? I don't golf. I just want to buy these pants. She's like, well, they're going to cost you the same amount of money as the other pants. Well, why would they cost any different? Because there's a lot less material here. I think you're getting a deal. I pulled out my credit card and she's like, what's that? What's that? I go, it's a credit card. She goes, oh, it looks so big in those little hands. Now I have to shop at a place where, you know, they don't treat me so bad. I shop at the big and tall section of Gap Kids. I'm a size 52T. If you see those pants, pick them up for me. I'll pay you back, swear to God. I had to fight a 14-year-old for them. I'm like, come on, I used your whole life. Let me have this last pair. Right now my waist is, I'm about a 34-30 right now. I know you're interested in this, you're like trying to judge me. I'm actually a 35-30 stuffed into a 34-30. Because I don't have underwear on. It's the only reason I can get it. That's right. I'm free balling it. That's what happens. You're this big? I'm sorry. Yeah. Are you judging me too? I'm a little guy. What can I tell you? My kids are small too. All my children, very small people. That I was hoping was going to change. My son, I feel bad. I mean, he basically is like me in a lot of ways because he has my credit card. He stole my identity. I gave him the credit card just for one purchase. He's got it on his phone now. He doesn't need me no more. Amazon just drops the packages off at the front door with drums. Another package for Mr. Ciricillo. It's not for me. I don't play video games, man. Every time the doorbell rings, I pray it's some religious group trying to suck me in. No, it's just UPS again, for him. When I got that call too, LifeLock called me like, we just want to know there's been a security breach. And it's coming from within your house. Yeah, I know. Is it in my son's bedroom? I know exactly where it's coming from. Trust me. He's 15, which spends a lot of time in the bathroom. Yeah. My wife's like, is he constipated? I'm like, no. He's 15. Well, why is the door locked? Have you touched the handle? That's why he's been in there forever. You gave him a heart attack. You had to start over. What do you think he's doing? He's doing the same thing I'm doing in the other bathroom. 23 years. And do you really want to open that door? It's not going to be the same as you thought it was. It's not going to be when he was 3 in the tub holding his little duck. A whole different picture, maybe? Yeah, he's a good kid. Look, having kids is a kind of a hard thing. How many people have had children in this room? Please don't raise your hand. I can't see any of you. You're so exhausted you can't clap. Having children is fairly rough, you know. Well, my son, sometimes he's bad. You know, you gotta punish these kids, right? You can't spank them. Put him in a corner. Timeout doesn't work. Here's what I do. I take his wireless Xbox controller and I give him one with a cord. It freaks him out. He's like, Dad, I can't get back to the couch. That's right, my friend. You will be stuck. I will knock you back in technology. I have an Atari 2600 in the closet. You ever play Pong? It sucks. Just 3 things on the screen, 2 paddles and a little white ball. He's amazing when he plays video games now. You know, I watch him playing his games, I don't know what he's doing. I walk into the living room, he's got the screen split into 4 sections. He's managing terrain, he's handling different weapons, he's talking to some kid in China on his headset. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? I feel bad asking him to sweep the garage. That's below his skill set. I can't even ask him. You know, people said to me that children are a gift from God. Have you ever heard this? Yeah. I think it's bullcrap. I don't think God would be such a bad gift giver. You know? My son's actually heard this. He says this to me when he gets in trouble. Like, Dad, don't get mad. I'm God's gift to you. I'm like, son, I hate to tell you this, but actually you were re-gifted, so you better behave. They're looking for you, my friend. It's true though, sir. He's a little spoiled. Everybody thinks he's gifted. The school called me. We want to let you know your son is gifted. I'm like, come on, man. I've been with him almost 15 years. I've never seen any sign of any gift. He's a con man. He's got no gifts. He can't even make his own pizza rolls. Maybe he has the gift of peripheral vision. I believe that. Maybe he was looking at some other test through the corner of his eye. That's probably his best gift. He doesn't have any gifts. He doesn't even have the gift of bringing the garbage cans from the curb back to the garage every Monday night. And he put them out there. I go down there rolling around the street. You don't see those things? Go get them, buddy. I'm too busy, Dad. I was watching a movie in the minivan. This is what these children are like. This is what you got to deal with. You spoil the kids, you give them everything. Everybody protects them. The county in Sarasota won't allow you to put the name on the back of the jersey because a stranger might have access to your kid. Are you kidding me? When I call his name, he don't come. You think some freaking stranger? He's gonna call him, he's gonna come running over like a good boy. And hop in some Scooby-Doo van and get whisked off to Onico. It ain't happening. You don't listen to nobody. I don't care what you got. It's not like the 70s. You know, the 70s, you could have a fat guy standing next to a 76 LeSabre, holding an M&M's in his hand and his underwear. I'd be over there. Yeah. Maybe. That's a big decision for me, sure. We don't have candy in my house. Hell, back then you could have had me for one of those crappy butterscotch candies. I didn't eat chocolate. And if I couldn't make that decision, my father was on the porch behind me. He goes, "Oh yeah, I know that guy. Take a ride." Akron is beautiful this time of year. Go ahead, get the hell out of here. We had to buy him a baseball bat that cost $400. Yeah, I know you people are not with it. 400. You either buy the bat or you and your wife argue for 4 hours. Guess what? You buy the bat. That's it. In the middle of the argument, about 2 hours into the argument, I would pay $400 to get the hell out of the argument. I've learned you buy the bat. $400, not one hit all year. For $400, shouldn't it come with like a couple doubles, a single? Triple? No, not one hit all year. I'm the only father at the end of the season behind the backstop clapping for him to strike out. I'm like, please, buddy, don't get a hit tonight. There's not one mark on the bat. Let's go back to the store. Don't be a hero tonight. He's 15, but let me tell you something. When he was born, I was worried about him. Because the first thing, we had 2 girls first. You know, when you have 2 girls first, you're, a little more protective of the girls. The boy, he can do whatever he wants. Who gives a shit about him? Like even when I went and took my kids out in public, my wife wasn't with me. If we were like at Target, and the little girl had to go to the bathroom, my little daughter had to take a leak. I had to bring her to the men's bathroom. It's disgusting in there. You know what men do in the bathroom in there? There's not enough paper towels to cover that up for her to sit. I would have to go in hardware, get a new seat, and bring it and reinstall it for her. That's your seat, baby. Sit right there. For my boy, I would just go into hardware, piss in one of those seats. That's what It was interesting. When I had a boy, we weren't sure. Someone said, "Oh my God, it's a boy. Look at this little tiny wiener." And that hurt me. Because that was like the only thing that could actually blame me. His little tiny arms. My wife has arms. Tiny wiener, that's a direct pointing at me. I'm like, I gotta keep an eye on this thing now. What if this thing does not get to the right size? And how do I know? Right? When he was 10, I was like trying to catch a glimpse of it. And it still had not moved. Oh boy, they're gonna put this on me. I was worried, because this is a delicate thing. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a pediatrician. Maybe I should Google it. But then I thought, well, how do I explain to the cops and my wife that I downloaded images 10-year-old penises to make sure my son's dick is the right size. What am I supposed to do here? What's my other choice? Do I get all my friends that are 50, line up all the 10-year-olds and go, all right, everybody, take a look, make sure everybody, yeah, they all look about the same size. Everything looks fine here. I didn't want to bring it to the doctor because I thought, okay, that's weird. What is he here for? I don't think it's, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Then I thought, well, who cares, right? People bring their kids to doctors for all kinds of reasons. You know, like ADD and peanut allergies. And that shit's not a big deal if you got a big dick. Yeah, the kid can't eat a Reese cup. Or the kid can't focus, but look at the size of his joint. He's not gonna have any problems in life. And I'm sure the doctor's gonna be like, you're a good father. A lot of fathers that don't know this. You're a good dick mentor. Good job. Bring him in. We have corrective underwear for this. We can fix this. And really, my main concern was not anybody else. It was my son. I'm like, shit, I don't want him to be mad. What if, you know, he comes back when he's 21 and goes, you never noticed this? You never saw this, Dad? All those years, you couldn't get me extend-a-weed or some type of drug. We could have fixed it back then, but now there's nothing I can do here. I saw you measure my height, you were putting notches on the wall. All I'm saying is you could have put a few on the counter, make sure things were going right the other way. What kind of dick mentor were you, Dad? And then I realized, you know, who cares how big his dick is, right, folks? You're the only one that answers that. Have you gone through this? Quiet crowd. I said again. Who cares how big his dick is, right? It's just him again, man. Because eventually, you know, he's going to get married, and it's going to be ignored anyway, so who cares how big it is? Right? Because after 25 years, my wife treats my dick like it's the dishes. Just another chore she's got to do today. Right? Dinner, dishes, dick. It's just not... And believe me, it's not number 3. We've been married a long time. Dick is number 9 or 10. For the last 20 years, I've been trying to move it back up to its rightful position. I'll even do the dishes so there's an empty slot. She just fills that with laundry or sleep. There's no guarantee you're gonna get dick time. That's what it's called. It's the only way I can put it where you understand dick time. She counts everything as dick time. No, she's a cheater. She's like, I saw you naked in the bathroom. I go, you're counting that? That's dick time now? Really? First of all, I did not know that you even saw it. How about at least wave from a distance? Hey, nice dick, I saw your dick. Something like that. That's all. That would have let me know that you know it exists. That's all I really want to know. She's afraid that if she acknowledges it, I'll come toward her. Just stay right there. I'm just saying, nice dick. That's all I'm saying. You're blessed. You can't get that lifting weights. You can't, trust me. Every guy's tried. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's how it is. She used to be interested. She doesn't even look for it anymore. To her, it doesn't exist. It's like Sasquatch. I would have said Bigfoot, but then everyone moans. So Sometimes I'm in the tub, it's Loch Ness. I don't know, I mean, she's not looking for it anyway. There's signs of it all over the house. You can find it. There's trails that will lead you to it, baby. No, just not interested. Busy. Got shit to do. Even when I get dick time, it's not fun. No. I see that there's a pencil and paper on everyone's table. If there's anyone that would like to contribute to my cause, please fill out the comment card. We'll make sure we get a hold of you. That's it. Dick time is very sad in my house. Some women won't even look at me while I'm doing it. What are you looking at, man, over there? What the hell? What's over there? Look at me. Face this. It's happening. It's real.
Just getting cramped.
Yeah, it's sad. Dick time in my house is like very formal. It's like wearing a tux. You're very uncomfortable. Don't move. It's like getting an MRI. Like, don't move. Just stand there. You're breathing. I'm trying not to. Just stand still. I had no idea it was going to take this long. I would have never started this. I'm like, oh, why don't you keep up that sexy talk? That's going to keep me hard for hours. Yeah, this won't take long at all. With you wearing a bandana, and you got a fan blowing on you. You look like a janitor. What's happening? Why are we getting ready to clean up? We haven't even started. Just shut up. Hold it over the tub. Last week I had to wash the rug. Everyone always goes, fuck, I ain't laughing at that. Yeah, because that causes more chores. See, when you touch it, it becomes 2 chores in 1. That's what. I'm sweating. Okay? I will watch her pet and stroke our dogs for hours. After telling me there was no time for your dick. Really? It's the same motion. It's the same motion. Okay? Don't tell me there was no time. You could have been doing just this and pretend it was a dog. I don't care. Just act like it's a puppy. Whatever you need to do to get this done, I don't care. We're at that point now. No, she's just petting the dog. Just sitting on the couch. Oh, she's busy. She's watching The Voice. She's busy. Petting the dog. I'm like, fuck that dog. I'm standing behind the couch, my pants down to my knees. I'm like, fucking dog. Push the dog out. Get the dick in. I'm taking yoga. I could do this for hours. I don't care. Getting too close to you with this? I don't care who touches it. I don't give a shit. It could be a medical procedure for all I care about either. That's the way he's gonna get touched. Yeah, I gotta see a nurse, okay? I gotta hernia. Something hurts down here, please. I need an ultrasound right here. Ma'am, over here. What did you expect? It's the Firehouse Cultural Center. You think there was gonna be like cartoon characters on ice? It's us. We're in a dark firehouse telling dick jokes. This is what's happening tonight. not working anywhere now. She's not touching it. And I love her, okay? 23 years of marriage, I'm trying to stay with her. Trying to think of ways to keep this marriage together. I know she loves me because I cut my thumb. And, she's all concerned. Comes running out like an emergency room nurse with peroxide and bandages. I'm like, huh. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna cut my dick. I'm gonna cut my dick. Sounds right. That's how mental I am. That I'm willing to cut my dick to stay married to the same woman to get attention. That's sick. I'm like, I'll get attention. I know it. I'll be. If she doesn't love me, I'll be on cable. I'll be between intervention and hoarders. I'll be dick cutters. One episode. Just one episode. A lot of the guys are listening to this like this is some actual therapy. Tell us more. Okay, if you're gonna cut your dick, here's what I'm saying. Don't cut it high, cut it low. I made that 6-week mistake. No one gets to use it. And don't cut it when it's, soft. Cut it when it's hard. Because as the dick grows, so does the cut. You want a gusher, you don't want a bleeder. You guys have been a great crowd. Thank you for having me.
One more time, Carmen Ciricillo! You guys having fun so far? How about a nice round of applause for Gabby, who's working very hard for you there in the back. Please don't forget, if you guys would like a drink, just raise your hand and she will make sure that you will get taken care of. Also, I want to let you know there's, of course, comedy going on throughout the year and into next year. Just want to let you know to get our full lineup. And for all the other shows here at Firehouse, you can go to the website, which is firehouseculturalcenter.org.